One of the young brothers who suffers from the OCD phenomenon, where they don't know if they have invalidated their Islam because of something they did, or something they said, or something they thought about, or maybe their intentions about some things. Basically, so this guy, he repeats the testimony. He takes the Ghusl. He says things are better now because he ignores many bad thoughts, and he learned about the barriers of takfir to apply them to himself, to realize that he didn't become a kafir. Basically, he says he knows of the opinions relating to the hadith of Qais and the Mama, but he says he saw a website claim that there was a narration of the hadith of the Mama in the Musnad of Ahmad, which he didn't verify. Basically, where the Mama also prayed 2 units of prayer in that hadith. Basically, he wanted to know if any scholars have the opinion of the ghusl being an obligation for reverts and apostates, because it is needed to remove a state of ritual impurity which occurred due to his disbelief and not, or he thinks what he thinks is disbelief, and not sexual impurity, because that's the reason he takes the ghusl, because he fears
Okay,
that his
I understand your question, Muhammad. First of all, such people must not jump to conclusions and base their own opinions over things that they've read and act upon that. Such a layman should not do this. Such a person with obsessive compulsive disorder of kufr and shirk and repeating the shahada should not be endorsed to do these things. Rather, he must be stopped. So before we verify the concept of is it mandatory or not, is it for uplifting major ritual impurity or not, we say to him, Akhi, you have to fix your OCD and you have to have counseling. Once we manage to do this, we go back. The most authentic opinion is that such a ritual or major ritual impurity to be uplifted by ghusl is not mandatory, because it's a ritual impurity. So when a person becomes a Muslim, we don't tell him to perform ghusl because he had intimacy yesterday or this or that, because this is purifying himself. But is it mandatory? It's an issue of dispute. I'm inclined to say that it is not, because only one hadith or two maybe in the whole of the Sunnah where the Prophet recommended it, while the thousands and thousands of people who accepted Islam were not ordered to do this, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.